Welcome back to Marbella Now. I'm Nicole King.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day. Halfway twisted.
I first met with time to chat to my first guest, Elsa Beekman, at the Costa Press Club 20th anniversary gala dinner a few weeks ago. I took my camera, I recorded a little bit so you could all see behind the scenes of what goes on when the press get together. But I thought it would be a really nice opportunity, now that I know Elsa a bit more, to bring her to the programme so you get to know her a little better too. Elsa, welcome to Marbella Now.
Thank you.
It's funny because I've been a member of the press club now probably for about 3 years, just before COVID. But because of COVID, I didn't really go very often, and I've seen you, but actually had a chance to chat with you.
It was nice, right?
It was very nice to meet you. You're very nice.
Likewise. Likewise.
Thank you. But it is nice to meet different people, and there are so many people on the coast that really it's hard to get to everybody.
Yeah.
And what you do is lovely, because you're Dutch.
Yes.
And you do news in Dutch, and you keep everyone connected. And
Yeah, basically I run 3 websites about Spain, but the most important one is the Dutch news website. Recently we started an English website too, to expand a little bit to the English market, to differentiate a little bit. And it's inspain.news, and we give news about Spain and information and practical things for people, expats who live in Spain or people who have second homes. And
very interesting website. It was very comprehensive, and I like the way it's very, for example, there's a lovely article on why the Spanish celebrate the 12th of October.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really nice that you actually go into things about the country, because a lot of us live in Spain in the sun, and we're not actually appreciating the country we're living in, the culture, the history.
Yeah, and that's a little bit the idea behind it, to let people get them to know the country they live in a little bit more. And even we mention also politics and economy and stuff about the house markets, and so they can, yeah, if they don't read the Spanish newspapers, obviously, because most of the people speak a little bit Spanish, but maybe not enough to read the news or to follow the news on television, like you in your program in English. So we want to give background information and also some stuff about travel and about where they can go in their weekends or their holidays. Spain is a very beautiful country.
It is a beautiful country, and I think a lot of people actually do miss out a lot because they don't speak the language.
Yeah.
And so much goes on that we can appreciate better. How did you come to end up being in Spain on the Costa del Sol?
Yeah, that was in 2003 when a friend of mine from Amsterdam, I lived in Amsterdam back then, I worked for a publishing house, and that job would end because I was last in and it went bad in the economy of the company. And he asked me to help him to set up a business in Malaga, in the town of Malaga. And I thought, why not? I can try to live in Spain for half a year, help him and see how it goes. And here I am, still after 19 years.
So the job finished and you decided to stay?
Yeah, the job finished. It didn't work out well exactly how the plans were, but I decided to stay, and then I ran into Dutch people who did a magazine, who started a magazine in Dutch about Andalusia. Temperament it was called, and I worked there for 5 years, more or less. First freelance, and then in a contract, and then I met my ex-husband. We got children, and I still live here happily.
Bringing up children in Andalusia is very different than being back home, either in England or in the Netherlands. Yeah. How have you found it with the children and their acclimatizing with the international community, the local community?
Yeah, I obviously I can't compare it with bringing up children in Holland, because they were born both in Malaga. But
from you growing up yourself, your recollections.
Yeah,
and
I think life is more kind towards kids in the south of Spain. I think from the beginning, when they are babies, the waiters in restaurants take them in, and they are all very enthusiastic. And kids are basically the way through people communicate through the kids. And when I got back to Holland, I noticed it was far more on an adult level, and the kids were yeah, the
accessories.
people don't bring kids to have lunch, or people have a babysitter when they go out, and here they are far more integrated. I think life socially is very good.
And I think the international families that live here, if they were more integrated perhaps in Spain, they would see this, because a lot of English people at least carry on the same systems as if they were in the UK.
Yeah.
Eating times, not taking the children with them, when for me, one of the best things about Spain is you can take your children with you day or night, anytime, anywhere, basically.
Yeah, and they're also understandable. They're also
so
welcome. And if they throw a glass or whatever, they are all nice, and nobody is annoyed with kids around, or maybe making a little bit of noise.
Yeah, I also find that with the elderly as well, that the Spanish are far more loving and appreciative of the grandparents.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, a lot of them actually have to do babysitting for kids, but in general, that the grandparents and the families meet for meals, and it's a far tighter family unit than in the Netherlands or in the UK.
Yeah, because I think I remember being in Malaga, going out, and there was a restaurant, and there were, like, on the one hand there were like students, girls celebrating a birthday, and on the other hand there were 4 old ladies having their dinner, and there was a group of mixed people, and you don't see that hardly in Amsterdam. Maybe nowadays you do, I don't know, but it's really more separate. All age groups are separate, and here it's all combined. And I think as well a little bit in the international community, because people adapt.
What have you found that for the Dutch is the hardest thing to adapt when they come here? Because obviously you meet a lot of people and are in contact with a lot of people who've been here a long time, but then others who just come in. What do you think is the hardest for them to deal with when they come to Spain?
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit the level of organization and the paperwork and the governmental offices, to arrange official things and documents, and waiting times, and not being clear about when someone passes by to fix your stuff in the house, and I think also integrating is possible, but it's also quite difficult to really get into if you're not working for a Spanish company, or if you're not married to a Spanish partner. I think it's very difficult to really get into.
It is actually.
Yeah.
It is, unless you really have the language down well,
Yeah.
and you throw yourself into like a Spanish bar or something. But I think a lot of times, even if we just said hola and adios going into a Spanish place, it instigates. It's not like, say, in other countries they expect a high level of language. I think here they do appreciate just a little bit of effort.
And they're very nice, and that's the thing, because you always feel very welcome in the first place. Also, it's not like what I said about the integration. It's maybe on a level of lifelong friendships and things like that, but it's always, I think, people are very welcoming and very kind and very if once you get to know them a little bit, they are very warm.
They are
open.
very welcoming.
Yeah.
And how long have you been member of the press club?
I think since a few years before COVID. I can't remember exactly, because back then I attended a lot of events, but because of COVID, they didn't organize anything, obviously. I think since 7 years or so.
It's a really nice group, isn't it? Because there's lots of different groups on the coast, but to find a group of journalists, copywriters, people in the media, it's a nice change.
Yeah, and different nationalities, and it's also very nice to exchange information about your profession, because there are business clubs, there are social gatherings, but here you also can level about what you do professionally.
Yeah. For me, the nicest is that everybody has, not everybody, but a lot of people have different points of view, different perspectives, but everybody's open-minded to listen to other people's perspectives, and that's quite unusual, because people are quite like, no, this is what I think, and I only want to be around people that think the same as me. Whereas I actually enjoy having those conversations with people who think differently, and so it's quite entertaining.
And mostly people, if people join those clubs, they are open to get to know other people, and other.
So how can we help you? You have, although you're predominantly, your website's for the Danish and the Dutch. Well,
no, the Dutch.
The Dutch and
English.
And English speaking. So we can go to your website to find all things. Give us a little bit of the categories that we can find.
Yeah, we have
just to remind us.
on the let's keep it to the English website for all everybody who speaks English. It's news basically about business, economy, travel, environment. We like also to give news about what's happening in that sense. Travel. Live in Spain, we also do like the practical information about paperwork and also since Brexit we had to do some specific information. And politics, everything.
I like the political aspect, that people get a chance to understand what's going on, those comparables of like different parties that would be back in your own country, to know what each party represents, because as like I think in May next year, the foreigners who are part of the European community will be able to vote in the local elections. So I think it's important that
we will
find out a bit
about that,
what they do and what's going on,
and how they can what they have to do to be able to vote.
Exactly.
So that's
very important.
Yeah.
Which will actually be part of the themes of the United Nationalities Marbella Summit 2022 and 2023, because you have a right to vote. I think you even have a right to form your own party if you want to. It's actually an interesting setup. I think it'd be nice to understand more. So we will be keeping you updated on that, and also in Spain.news as sponsors of the United Nationalities and Marbella Summit. So thank you very much for that. Hashtag better together to help each other. Anything else you'd like to add, Elsa, to our viewers? Just visit your page? Yeah,
visit the page, and if you have ideas, you can always also contact us for press releases or for publishing. Also, we have a lot of a big group of English-speaking expats from the United States, from the UK, from all European countries, even Australia, and if companies want to reach them, they also can get in touch with us, because we bring them
and if you want to get in touch with the Dutch community, also because Elsa's the way in.
And it's all
the way in. We have so many Dutch in our community, which is quite wonderful. Lovely nationality. Elsa, thank you so much for coming to the studio for a little chat. Really nice to know you better. Glad that you get a chance to meet Elsa as well. So there you've got it. You want to know the news, what's going on in Spain? You've got in Spain .news. I was so strange. It's not a .com. It's not a .this.
.news.
It's .news in Spain. .news, and that's what you're getting. The news.
And much more.
And so much more. And so much more. Thank you so much, Elsa.
Thank you.
Don't go away. Be back in a moment.
Hero welcomes at Wheels Cafe.
CIT Marbella is a business networking association, and I've just realized that for over a decade they've been sending a member of the group to my program, so we get to know who's out there in our fabulous community. This week I'm welcoming an engineer, physicist, who works with HC Marbella International Hospital as our CIT member of the week. José Antonio, bienvenido. Welcome to the program.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
I'm laughing myself because I'm welcoming an engineer and a medical physicist, and you work in radiology. I have no idea. I didn't understand anything. I read it and it's like, okay, I see it's to do with treatments of cancer, from what I understand, and just the latest technology.
Yes. We work in radiology, in nuclear medicine, but in HC, today I'm working in radiotherapy. Medical physicist works in 3 areas in radiotherapy. The first one is physical dosimetry. We control, make the quality controls of the machines, sources, if we have the radiation machine, and all of the equipment in order to give the better and accurate treatment.
Okay, so not you only have to have the right machinery, you have to make sure it's working perfectly. So there comes the engineering, physicists, you have to understand.
The field engineer repair it and prepare it for treatment, but we have medical physicists, we have to control that all is okay, that every repairment, every action taken by the field engineer is okay. The machine is ready for treatment in the same conditions before the action. And the second one is clinical dosimetry. Doctors, Paula Sedano, Jorge Bermejo in our clinic, contour the tumor, contour the lesion, and prescribe a dose inside this lesion, and some organs that have a risk, and this is my input. Then medical physicists work in this plan, design the plan, design the angles, design the beams that we use in order to treat best the tumor, and left without or almost without dose the rest of the patient. There is very important the labor of our technologists, Carmen, Fran, Julia, and Alicia, that collaborate with me, collaborate with the doctors, and treat the patient.
So you're there to work out the mathematical part of, in order
Technical.
to, the best treatment for this growth would be to attack it from this angle and here,
Yeah.
as opposed to just blasting it in general. That there are certain, it's not very interesting that it could be that specific.
For me, it's interesting. And the third part of my work is radiological protection. We have to protect all the people, our colleagues, technicians, technological people, nurses, and the public. The people that is here and could be a patient or not, but the radiation must be inside the bunker, inside the patient only, and not in.
Yeah, they can't
the
get
other.
out. So you have to, like, soundproof, I suppose, radiate proof everything. So that it actually, having this high-tech ability is wonderful, but it brings with it a lot of unforeseen,
A lot of?
cosas que no pensabas, like so many things that you have to check on, the machinery, the equipment, that we wouldn't think of normally. You're just thinking of radiation therapy, but not that everything that goes with it.
Yeah. In this century, there was a lot of advantages, and from 1-point calculation to 2D calculation, 3D calculation, computer-based. You cannot make some calculations without a computer in 3D, in a three-dimensional scenario. And nowadays, MRT. MRT is a step, a logical step in conformal radiotherapy, 3D radiotherapy. MRT are beams with different shapes, with different segments, a lot of segments, a lot of beams, and only with computers and quality control of these computers can achieve the best in the patient.
Do you see a big difference in the treatments before this ability with all the specifics now? I mean, what is the difference?
With older techniques, you put the dose only with, some years ago, only with a square field or a rectangular field. But you can make a modulated dose in this part. So if in the field is an organ of risk, you target it too. So it's very different from 1D, 2D to 3D, but from 3D to this year, today, it's very important, the MRT. MRT are, I think that we could use for every patient, in my opinion, I must use
Are the
in every
side
patient.
effects less as well?
Yes. With all techniques, there's a lot of hot points because you have no almost perhaps control in the beams and in the radiation. So it appeared a lot of hot points, perhaps in the tumor, perhaps in the skin, in the breast. In the breast, we use some years ago, we use two fields, one field and one. We take a tangential shape, but this is a shape different anterior and posterior of the breast. So if you take the dose posterior, you can do hot points here, or if you cannot do it, you have hot spots in the nipple, in the areola. So this is the reason, because nowadays radiodermitis, perhaps only first grade, second grade, and in all times third grade was not rare, was not difficult to do it.
It's so nice to know that a hospital, a renowned hospital like HC Marbella International Hospital, has the latest technology, but not only the latest technology, the top-notch specialists to make sure that they can actually use this technology to the best of their ability. This month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, isn't it, October?
Yeah.
I've just suddenly realised it's that pink ribbon time of the year. So very appropriate that we get to bring this up. I really appreciate you coming onto the program. I'm going to have all of you answering an exam now. I'm going to do a test to see how much you understood. But I understood what you said.
Yes.
I've got a lot better idea now than I did before, and I appreciate that.
I would like to speak about helical tomotherapy.
Okay.
Helical tomotherapy is the step to the limit. In my opinion, it's the step to the limit from these multiple angles, these multiple segments. In helical tomotherapy, you have a screw thread around the patient, moving all the time with a fan beam slice, very short slice, going on the patient all the times you must to do in order to achieve the best treatment. And in Radishac, the last version of tomotherapy, is the first system in Spain that is installed in Marbella. And
So in your hospital?
Yes. It's an honor for me
Chapeau.
to work there, because it's a wonderful machine.
Well, I hope that maybe I can come with the camera to the hospital and we can have a little look round and show everybody.
You're invited.
We can digest the information and then take a look. I think this unfortunately does affect a lot of people who go through this, and it's nice to know that in Marbella you have the best treatments available with the best specialists.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Really appreciate your time coming to visit us. Appreciate your time watching. Please do share this information with your friends and family. And don't go away, because I'll be back in just a moment with a young lady who's not only met Antonio Banderas, she's starring in a film with him.
Everyone that comes and wants to join our Zero Hero Association, they will have free non-alcoholic drinks at our venue at any time.
Hi guys, Ross here from Hoganstown. Proud to be a member of the Zero Hero campaign. And we recommend everybody, nobody drives drinking. Everybody who drives a car doesn't have any alcohol in their system, and we're proud to sponsor the Zero Hero program.
G-Wine is happy to be Zero Hero partner.
How cool is that? G-Wine.
Thank you.
When I'm the designated driver, I think it's only fair that I get to choose a zero-hero venue that rewards me with free soft drinks. My friends all get to choose and booze, and they feel safe going home with me. Make sure that you get your reward for being the designated driver. Why pay if you don't have to?
There is a new superstar in our midst. Her name is Vivian Milkova. Got it. Vivian Milkova. She's originally from Bulgaria. She's been a student at the Marbella International Film School and landed herself a starring role alongside Antonio Banderas in the new film The Enforcer. Well done, young lady. Congratulations. How lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
So Vivian, tell me, you've been living in the coast for how long? When did you come to Marbella?
I came like 4 years ago, yeah, when I was 10. Yeah.
So you're 14 now. You've been here for 4 years, obviously came along with your family.
Yeah.
And how have you found integrating into the schools and everything in general? Must have been a big change for you.
Yeah, I actually came here without knowing Spanish, and I came straight to a Spanish school. So I learned it for like 4 months, and yeah, and then I came to Marbella Film School. I decided I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to try it out. So yeah, that's how I started.
And what was it like once you joined the film school? What did you find? How did you find it helped you, or what did you like about it?
I was extremely shy back then, like when I was 10. So when I came to the film school, I noticed how my confidence like built up, and I'm not that shy anymore, and it really, really helped me with my self-esteem.
And then how did you land the role playing alongside Antonio Banderas in The Enforcer?
It was actually really unexpected because I didn't send off an actual audition. They saw my show reel, my self-tape via YouTube, and they called us, me and my mom. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. So you made yourself like a promotional video. Yeah. How did that come to your mind to do that? Did you just, what does that entail?
In Marbella Film School, we do show reels where you can show what your skills are, like what you're capable of when it comes to acting. And yeah, I did it.
What did you include in your reel? What was yours about? What did you center on?
It was a drama. It was dramatic, and it was from the movie, from the series Pretty Little Liars, and I recreated the scene of one actress.
So you actually inspired on something that exists, and then you did your performance of that.
Yeah.
And then you just put it out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they saw it.
Yeah.
And what was that experience like? How did then it progress from them contacting you? Did you think there was someone playing a joke on you, that you were suddenly being called to play alongside Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, I was just in my living room, and suddenly my mom came to me and she was like, they just called me like for a movie with Antonio Banderas, and I was like, what? You know?
It's a big deal. That's very exciting.
It's a huge deal. Yeah.
And how long after did you actually start working on the film? Tell us what that's like.
It was like 3 months after I was expected to be like on set, and yeah, it was one of the best experiences I've had in my life, especially like meeting face to face Antonio Banderas. It was amazing. He's a wonderful person, and I couldn't be more thankful to have like the first movie of an actor with such a rank.
Perfect for your CV to start off with.
Amazing.
First acting role, Enforcer, Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
Has it been difficult? Was it more challenging than you anticipated to give them what they expected? Or did you find that once you started, it just came naturally and it just flowed? How did you find the experience?
I was quite nervous, actually. But when I arrived and when I met all the people, they were so welcoming. Everything went natural, and I was...
Did you have a lot of lines to learn?
Not a lot, but I had quite an emotional scene, so I had to prepare a little bit for that.
And how can we see you in this wonderful movie? When do we get to see you?
It's going to be streaming in Spain the 25th of November in cinemas and on demand, so yeah.
Oh, how exciting. And will there be a big opening party with the premiere of the film going on?
I still don't know anything.
Okay,
so,
well, we'll have to
yeah.
have a chat with other Nicole.
Yeah.
I know, definitely deserves a party. Definitely have to do something. Vivian, I'm so happy for you, sweetheart. And I think you're 1,000,000% right. Everybody should send their kids to a drama school, drama club, because it's a great way to learn to feel comfortable in your own skin,
Yeah.
to lose that nervousness and timidity that really is so unnecessary when we're kids. And I'm so happy to see that it's given you everything you wanted, the confidence, the know-how, and also a starring role in an international movie. So fabulous. Well done, Vivian.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's really lovely to meet you, and big congratulations to Nicole Morland of the Marbella International Film School, because she's got the film school here. She helps all these children feel that they belong, have a place, and prepare them for their futures, whether it's in acting or in any other role. Nowadays, film, movies, show reels, publicity, everything requires us showing our faces and being happy with that. So a big congratulations to Vivian, and of course to Nicole for the film school, those kids she's helping, doing a great job. We're going now to a commercial break and to look at some of our Zero Hero partners giving you messages of encouragement. If you're the designated driver, why pay if you don't have to? Check out zerohero.es, and then you can see all the great places that offer free soft drinks to the designated driver. Nice little reward for being responsible. Back in a moment. Don't go away.
Zero Hero, welcome here at the Gaucho de Banús.
Welcome to Lemongrass, Doña Lola. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, Kazatua is proud to welcome the Zero Heroes. So come on in and enjoy free soft drinks for anyone who is the designated driver. Thank you, Nicole.
So here we are at Everest. Very cool.
Yeah.
Stickers going up.
Hey, my name is Govinda. I'm from Everest. Welcome to Zero Hero, to Everest Fusion, to enjoy your cocktails, drinks, and happy hour as well. And food, of course, is delicious. Thank you.
Welcome to Sister Taperia. Perfecto.
Alright guys, so I'm the designated driver tonight, so I'm going to choose the Zero Hero place. So all of my soft drinks are for free. And if you want to go somewhere else, just check out the Facebook, Instagram, or the zerohero.es website for any of the bars, discotheques or restaurants on there. I'm happy to go anywhere you want to go, as long as it's Zero Hero.
Last week saw the 17th edition of the Marbella International Film Festival. I was honoured to be there, be part of it, and so proud of Mac Chakave and all the team for lasting 17 years with such an ambitious project. This year it was held at the Hard Rock Hotel, and as I understand it, they want to get more involved with initiatives, so well done to everybody and to all the people who took part and who won. Let's take a look behind the scenes at MIF 2022.
Hello darlings, hi, this is Giles Brennan. Weirdly, I'm joined by my interpreter, Samantha, and she'll be trying to break down what I'll be saying later. Over to you, Sam. With difficulty. Wow.
Sally, we're doing her thing. Well, obviously she can't see it herself. She has to do it.
Well, I'm doing pantomime. I'm doing pantomime
Hope you all like the movie.
They didn't think it would last more than 1 year. We're here now in the 17th year, and it's due to one man. It's my pleasure today, my honor. Please put your hands together for Mac Chakabay.
We've been over without Jaws. He's a star. Woohoo! If you think of Marbella, you think of Jaws because he knows everybody and knows what goes on. So thank you. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A few of the people who have been important in making this event. Of course, first of all, our hosts, Hard Rock Hotel Marbella. They've been kind enough to accept us in, and we want to be making this even bigger. I'm very glad to be here with us to represent
And I'd like to call to the stage to present the award, Natalie Stewart Fox. Large round of applause, please. Live from Korea by 1T Kim.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this nomination, the win here. I'm from Belgium. It's my first short movie. I have been active for 20 years in music, so now I switched to movies.
Glamour or glory, actually. Just it.
winner is...
Special is Yellow Star, Ukraine, Sergei.
Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sergei, this is my daughter Olga, and this producer Nadia, and we are from Ukraine. I think it's right place, this stage, to say thank you everybody for supporting my country. Also, I want to say thank you this amazing man, this wonderful person who always full of energy, of passion to organize projects like this. Marbella Film Festival is amazing place. It's a place where we can meet different people from different countries and speak and talk and create new ideas, films also. I want to say thank you everybody. Mark, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Slava Ukraini.
Winner of Best Short, Marbella International Film Festival. Big hand for Yellow Star. The next category is Best Supporting Actress. And I'd like
When I met first time my friend, Mac, I thought this guy is crazy or a genius. Now I realize it's two. Crazy and genius. Thank you for your choice, Marbella. We are so grateful. This is amazing, and all the people who are around you is amazing. And you put all your heart, and I have to say only thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's move on. The nominations for Best Supporting Actress at the Marbella International Film Festival are Rachel Warren for Last Heist, Christina Vaz for Secrets, and Chloe Hoyok. Let's have a look.
She's beautiful.
And the winner is
Priscilla Vaz for Secrets.
Priscilla Vaz for Secrets. Best supporting actress.
Represent my group. Secrets. Really, this is so important for me. Thank you so much from deep from my heart. Thanks so much.
Thank you to Mac for inviting me, and I look forward to presenting this award. Thank you very much.
Nicole Faraday for Not By The Book for Secrets. And Claudia Scavone for The List. Let's have a look.
He's one part estate agent and three part eating bastard.
We haven't shared a bed in months. Little less have a conversation with more than 3 words in it.
Thank you so much for organising this and thank you for inviting me. What an amazing night. Thank you so much.
Joe Armit from Signature International. Round of applause, please. Hello, Joe. Best Supporting Actor are Michael Head for Last Heist. Nick Moran for Not By the Book. Fernando Adabi for The List. Let's have a look at the nominations.
I'll be the funny one about it.
¿Y ahora qué? Best Supporting Actor is Fernando Adabi for The List.
Thank you, unexpected. Thank you so much. Thank you, Marbella, for this recognition, and thank you, Mike Hardy, for casting me for your project, and of course, thanks to everyone involved in the list to make it possible, and but especially, most important, to you all for making a film. That's what I want. Thank you so much.
Mrs. Mac.
Hi. And she's done this before. And the nominations for Best Actor are Emiliano Russo for Secrets, Kevin McNally for Musketeer, and Terry Stone for Last Heist.
You're not going to say anything? Fine, I will.
Not much. Glamour, glory, I say. Just kidding.
Ole! It is Kevin Stone for Musketeer with this year's Best Actor.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Mac, everybody at the Marbella Film Festival, the Hard Rock, and of course to my director and writer, Philip Shaw. Thank you. Ruth, his boss. That's the second time I've used that joke. And to our producer, Stephen. It's a real honor. Thank you very much.
And 25 years of UK Garage by Terry Stone and Richard Turner.
Una problemática que tiene el Estado, donde vemos que son cerca de 30.000 desapariciones y frustraciones de estos niños y niñas.
Coming to Garage Nation was one of the. That's how I got introduced to Garage Nation. We took Garage into the mainstream market.
And the winner is 25 years, thump thump, of UK Garage.
So I'm a Marbella Film Festival regular. I've been coming here for 4 years, and you know, thanks Matt, thanks for the you know, the voting committee for doing this Best Documentary Award. I'm going to put it next to my award I got last year, so I think I'm collecting these. I'm going to definitely come back next year. But no, it's been a really good week, and you know, thanks for coming. And I think what Hard Rock have done with this hotel, and obviously seeing how the festival's grown over the past 17 years, you know, round of applause to you, Mac. Thank you.
Winner of Best Documentary 25 Years of UK Garage. Wilson from Joyce Live.
Hello. Thank you, Giles. Thank you, Mac. And I know what you did at Joyce, but don't worry, your secret is safe.
And the nominations for Best Director are Bullet from Georgia, Katuna Vashadze. The List from Honduras, Michael Hardy. And Last Heist from the UK, Kos Grino. Let's have a look at the nominations.
Se siente estar expuesto ante todos. Bueno, vamos, no hay nada.
The winner for the Best Director is Kos Grino for Last Heist.
Kos Grino, Last Heist.
Wow, thank you so much. This is unexpected. I wasn't even invited to this, so this is great. Thank you so much to my producers Terry and Richard and Hannah O'Reilly. Thank you to the amazing cast and crew that we had. Miguel Carmenez and his team did an amazing job. Obviously, everyone here who is a filmmaker knows that it might be a director's vision, but none of us, we're all having imposter syndrome. We couldn't do this without the amazing people who work with us. So this is for all the team on The Last Heist, cast, crew, producers, investors, everyone. Independent film is bloody hard work. So everyone out there who's made a film, that in itself is an amazing achievement. So well done, everyone.
Congratulations. I'd like to call to stage to present the best feature from Hard Rock Marbella, Amundena Mosterio.
Good evening, everyone.
And the nominations for Best Features are Not By the Book from the UK, Razmala. Last Heist from the UK, from Kos Grino. And Secrets from Brazil with Emiliano Rizzo. Let's have a look at the nominations.
What the fuck? What's all this? Are you fucking crazy?
Under no circumstances let anyone in.
I am.
You have a problem. Is Naomi right?
Yeah.
At the Marbella International Film Festival is...
Secrets, Emiliano Rizzo.
Secrets is the winner of the Best Feature at this year's International Film Festival.
Oh my God. It's just been an amazing experience to be here with you guys. And to be outside of Brazil, you know, to be in Europe for us, it's such an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity. And this will help us a lot in Brazil to make more movies. And I would love to do co-productions with everybody, so I need to do it. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. And Viva Marbella!
The winner of Best Feature Film for this year, the Marbella International Film Festival, is Secrets. Marbella is a wonderful place to film, and we will see you all again next year. We're going to do it all over again. Thank you and good night.
McNulty's is proud to be a Zero Hero partner.
Clara are proud to present Zero to Hero. Never drink and drive.
This is Mistro, a new partner of Zero Hero.
Alright guys, so I'm the designated driver tonight, so I'm going to choose the Zero Hero place. So all of my soft drinks are for free. And if you want to go somewhere else, just check out the Facebook, Instagram or the zerohero.es website for any of the bars, discotheques or restaurants on there. I'm happy to go anywhere you want to go, as long as it's Zero Hero.
I can't believe that the programme has already come to an end, but before I say goodbye, I really want to present and introduce you to the one and only Lily Van Tongeren. There's an open day event coming on AAA, and I want Lily to share quickly what's going on so that we don't miss it. Go, Lily, go.
Okay, thank you very much. We have an open day on the 23rd of October. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's going to be a fabulous day, very international. We've got several tables with all the international volunteers presenting their foods and items from their country. We have Nathan Zeen coming to sing. We have a children's area with games, face painting, puppies, food, drink, stalls, very good second-hand clothing, wine tasting tent. So lots of things to fill the whole afternoon, and specifically, of course, to support AAA and to support the animals we have.
And it's at the new temporary centre.
It's at the temporary centre, which is basically in the same street and the same location as the old one. It's just a little bit down the hill.
Okay, so you go to the same place, in theory, just stop before it.
Yeah, you stop before.
And very clearly signposted.
Yes, very clearly signposted. Will be flags, will be fun, will be balloons. It will be a fabulous family day. So please come and join us.
Any room for people to take a stall there if they want to, or is it too late?
That's too late. We filled up with stalls at the moment.
Okay, but plenty of room for people to go. Yes. Sunday the 27th of October?
23rd.
Sunday the 23rd of October.
Yes.
What time does it start?
About 12:30 till about 5 approximately.
Wonderful. We will be there. I hope you will be there too. In the meanwhile, if you'd like to watch recordings of this show, you can do so from the RTV Marbella.tv website, or you can go to my website, nicoleking.es, for links to the programme, to the Zero Hero website, and also to my column Marbella Moments in the Euro Weekly News. That's it for now. Be nice to yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you again for more of what's going on in Marbella Now next week. And I'll see you on the 23rd of October, a Sunday
AAA.
at AAA.
Absolutely.
Bye for now.
You'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna